Hey everybody, yo, hey, what's up, y'all? I was waiting for people to get in the room. Waiting for people to get in the room and go ahead and tweet that I'm live right now. Let's see. We have a new member. Oolong Chai. Thank you so much. Appreciate you. Oh man, awesome. What's up, Lucas? Angel Stewart, Ginu. Oh God. Look at that. Angel Stewart. Amber. Hey, Nicole Jones. What's up, Nicole Jones? What's up, 0.0 views? Traquan, Blink, Dante, Koniki, Asia, what's going on? Animator, Kayla, Jada, another Kayla, MJ, what's up, Benny? Hey, everybody. Angel again, what's up, everybody? I'm going to go ahead and tweet this out. Hold on, y'all. Hope everybody's doing all right. Where's my ticker tape? There. My ticker tape up there. Shit. What's up, Kiana? What's up, Kauai? What's up, Tia? What's up, Jasmine? You can see my cash up on the bottom. I'm not explaining jack to non-Black people without payment. Like, I'm not. No. And Black people, the same message. Do not teach or explain nothing to non-Black folks unless they run you them pockets. Okay. What's up, Kiana? What's up, Adrian? What's up, K-pop lover? I hope everybody's doing all right today. I'm better. Mentally wise, I'm better, in a good space, because y'all, it was a mess out here. And it was a lot. I took that break last week, mainly because of everything was going on. As Black people, we've been through so much, and with everything going on, it was a lot. Oh Lord, my piercing septum is better, but it's been a lot going on, and it's get to step away for a little bit. You feel me? Wait to step away for a little bit. Apollo better be on here. What's up, Lady B? What's up, Lady Honeybee? My bad. Apollo, you better come on. I know Apollo looking, but before I put on the panel, I want to say I love you guys. Is just checking in, making sure you guys are all right. A lot's been going on. A lot of true colors from people have been coming out, and I thank you, Jada. Thank you, because I'm not explaining nothing to nobody that don't know better. I'm not about to do it. And they should know better. They should go look it up. But if you really, really, really want me to learn, or sit down, because I got some things to say. And at the end of what I'm saying is going to hurt your feelings. You feel me? And I love y'all. What's up, Jess? What's up, Alicia J? A lot of true people's colors have been coming out. Ugly stuff. And I'm glad they're coming out. And y'all have seen me. I've been very active on Twitter, calling them out. So there's going to be a 3-part series. I put it in the community tab. Tonight we're going to be talking about Terry Crews, Candace Owens, and just our Black experiences, whole give art stories. Tomorrow we're going to talk about Trump. We're going to talk about Owen. He's this K-hip hop person that said some things, and his ass is grass and I'm a lawnmower. I got something for him. Oh, he about to get it all Wednesday. So y'all stay tuned for that. And Friday, we're going to talk about BTS and the armies, especially how the armies have begun this cult-like thing where just because these guys gave like over $1 million that they magically just stop racism and using Black Lives Matter as clout, and it's sick and disgusting. And I just can't do that. It's disgusting the way that these people out here are doing the absolute most. And I'm over it. I'm over it. I'm done with it. And yeah, there's a rapper called Owen. He's on Instagram. Just type in Owen My Own. Well, he deleted some things, but if you go look up David Soul's comedy, he explained it, and he said some things. I'm not going to go into it because right now we're talking about something else. So match a million trending. That's what I didn't like that. That was disturbing. Match a million. We'll talk about that Friday. Oh, happy belated birthday, Jess. I'm glad you have fun. Your dad's toxic? Well, you're going to have to talk to your daddy, honey, whether he like it or not. And the farther away from him, this better. Because you white people, you got some, if you're an ally, and if you say you for the cause to help us, check your racist family members. Check your racist friends. Check them. Check them. I ain't got no problem checking them if you want me to, but you're gonna have to pay me. Girl, yes, they should have gave him $1 billion. They should have gave $1 billion. What's up, Manaya? What's up? Wait a minute. See his post? Oh, Jackson's post? Well, let me go look right quick, and then we'll go talk about what we're talking about. Oh, look at Jackiana. She's so pretty. Hold on. She's so pretty. She just posted on Instagram. Okay. All right. Let me go look at this right quick. So we really have to stay on subject, y'all. Okay. 12 days later. Yeah. I'm good on that. What's up, Guano Boba? I'm not. I can't. I'm not. No, I'm good. What's up, walking like a dog? What's up, boo? I'm not even going to even go into it with Jackson. Can you get that light right there so it can be a little bit lighter? I'm not gonna go into it with Jackson because I'm not. Because he is the least of my problems and my worries. So I'm not. I mean, it is waste. Nicole, you're right. I love Nicole Jones. Nicole Jones be at it, honey. But there was this one post that was on my community tab that I posted from a comment, and we were going in because I didn't like what they said. But you're right, Nicole. Like 10, 12 days later, you want to put this on there. I'm not. I don't want to hear it. Wherever you copied and pasted that from, that's your business. He just said, he had a little slideshow talking about Black Lives Matter and things like that. And I'm just like, okay, girl, it ain't. And he's just saying Black Lives Matter and then all this, kumbaya shit. And I'm just like, girl, sis, you late. You late. You real late. I'm talking about late. Let me tell you what he put. Okay. 2020 has been a really rough, tough year. Very unfortunate events. Not just about me or you. I don't qualify to judge a lot of things. You really don't. But this is absolutely ridiculous. Racism is ridiculous. I truly believe no one is born hating. Those who have hated must have learned to hate. And if anyone can learn to hate, then anyone can learn to love. Well, let's fight racism together. And a million of y'all mother liked it too. Oh, these are some people that I know and that's following me. It's okay. I understand. Sometimes, it's fine. I ain't mad at y'all. I'm not telling nobody who they can go like, whatever, but, we all know how he is. I ain't mad. I mean, I'm not mad, but at the same time, you side eye it like, yeah, we good over here. You feel me? So, it's whatever. Okay, so Usagi, we're just going over the stuff that happened in the past 3 days, couple of days, but I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna put the link down in a moment. But I just want to say, the light. I just want to say that Terry Crews, we're gonna get on subject because we're getting thrown off. That's why it's a 3-part series. So Terry Crews basically put on his Twitter, defeating white supremacy without white people creates black supremacy. Equality is the truth. Like it or not, we're all in this together. Now, I think the character that he played in White Chicks is rubbing him off significantly, because for you to sit up here and say some shit like that, Apollo, we was gonna have some words because you always be coming in here late. You the security guard. But for him to say that, now I understand why Gabrielle Union was kicked off the show like she did. I don't know where all this tap dancing has just came from, but then I thought about it. Look at his wife. That light bright right there. That's a whole white woman that he married to. I don't care what nobody say. So now I figured out like why he liked that. Y'all remember when all that stuff happened, when the stuff with Weinstein happened, and then he came out talking about this happened to him like that, and all us black women was behind him, rallying behind him. We had his back. What's up, Q? And then all of a sudden he says this. And Kayla, I did see what his TV son said too. He said something. Some more people said something to him, and I'm just looking at this man like, are you that afraid of white people that you can't speak up and say what really needs to be said? I'm talking about when he said that, I'm like, girl, who's telling you to say this? Yes. What's up, Christy? Apollo, we doing all right. And I don't know. I'm gonna pray for him because he's just stupid. Black supremacy is not a thing, y'all. It's not real. Why would that even escape your mouth? But this is the thing that really aggravated me. Candace Owens, she's wow. I don't want to. I need some water. She's a disgusting person. And the ancestors are looking at her like, bitch, you really done messed up. This woman had the nerve to sit down and say that George Floyd was a bad person, bad past, and he shouldn't be celebrated as a martyr. Basically, what's done is done. There was a black man who did not resist arrest, was unarmed, pinned to the ground, knee to the neck, died of asphyxiation. 8 minutes. And you're telling me that you basically said he deserved to die. Everybody got past. Everybody has done shit and held themselves accountable. We're grown. We make mistakes. People find time to do shit like that, especially when a Black person has gotten his life been taken away by like police brutality. The first thing white people want to go look up is their past. Well, let's see what they did. Oh, they got a misdemeanor. Look, they got a parking ticket. Oh my goodness, they got a DUI. One, but they went to rehab and got better, but they're still bad. Sunshine. My friend Sunshine here. Hey, Sunshine. She is an Aunt Tammy. She really is. And that's gross, Kayla. That is awful. And the family needs to basically sue for that. They're trying to like deflect from the fact that these police officers killed this man. And they're trying to deflect the fact that the police department needs to be defunded immediately. You keep hiring these people that have brute force, no training, no sense of compassion. And it's disgusting and it needs to stop. For her to sit up here and say that, I'm just thinking right now, girl, you need to really stop. You are a pawn. You know what a pawn is? You have your queen, your king, your bishop, your knight, your rook, and then you have your pawn. Your pawn. Saw what they did to Stacey Dash. She just sashayed up in the White House like, I'm a Republican, conservative, put me on Fox. Hey, the bitch got fired from Fox. Okay. Her and her white husband, that was all over the news. You don't hear nothing from this woman no more. But she was all about get rid of Black History Month and stuff. Don't hear nothing from her no more. They cast old little girl aside and now they got Candance Owens, the tap dancing puppeteer of the Republican Party. I do not feel bad for her for one bit. All I know right now is this child has a lot of rewiring her brain to do. She's going to take her a while to decolonize herself because the things that come out her mouth is just like, damn, you really don't get it until it happens to you. You know what I'm saying? Oh, see, that's sad. It is all sad. What's up, Zamilla? What's up? The shucking and jiving is crazy, and it's ridiculous. But you see how people are, and Black people. When I see that, I see a lot of loss. Like y'all went down this path, and you just didn't went the other way. And I don't want to be like calling them no coon or nothing. I just want to be like, yo, brother, you needed to colonize your mind and get it together because this ain't it. This really ain't it because. Some of us do suffer from a lot of internalized anti-Blackness within the Black community. And as Black people, it's our job to even call out on that shit. Like you see another person being anti-Black, that's Black. You be like, yo, you don't. Like, no, like, let me talk to you. It's all about how we've grown up and what people have told us and like who we hung out with that contributes to that. So, you know, that's another thing that we have to work on too. But it's a lot. So I just want to talk about them too. What now? I'm going to put the link for the panel to come on, and we're going to have a nice chat. What we're going to do, we're going to just talk about our Black experience, us being Black, the things what we experience as Black people, like. We're going to share some stories. We're going to talk. We're going to tell you why we're so pissed off. We're going to tell you why we're so mad. We're going to tell you why Black lives really do matter in this situation. Because, girl, I got some stories I want to share with y'all. And we're going to talk about it. We're going to be candid. We're going to be real about it. And if you need to take a minute just to go away, just to breathe, I understand. You know what I'm saying? So that's what we're going to do. So we're not going to be talking about no BTS tonight. Right now we're going to talk about the Black experience. And also I do have all the links for any place that you want to donate to, and I made sure that all these places that you donated to actually went to Black organizations, to Black people. Okay, so yeah, let me go ahead and put this down. So, like I said, it's a 3-part series. We're going to talk about our Black experience tonight, and then the next night, Wednesday, we're going to talk about just things with the government, defunding police, that part. And then Friday, we're going to talk about the armies, the BTS, and all this stuff. I'm splitting it up so we can all be able to bundle up in just like sections, because I don't want to do it in one thing, because it's too much. It's just too much to all do it one time, because we just get we veer off subject. You feel me? And I want us to be able to stay on one subject, you feel me, like right there. And yeah, so what we're gonna do, I'm putting everybody on the panel, and if you want to go ahead in the chat, talk about your Black experience, and I'll post it up on the thing. But we're gonna talk about experiences that how growing up to now. I was in a live stream with my fiance's, one of his friends had a live stream, and he was talking about work and trauma in the workplace about being Black. You know what I'm saying? So we're going to talk about that. It's a lot. Jacob, yes, you're curious about history and Black history and other Black races. Okay, well, my Cash App is up here. You feel free to put as much as what you want in here, and we can explain as much as you need. You know what I'm saying? I'm just keeping it real. You never learn the history. Well, you're going to learn today. We got a lot to talk about. So let me go ahead and put everybody in the room, everybody backstage. All right, here we go.
Hey.
Lucas. Hey.
Hey.
Let me add Benny. Hey. Add Benny.
Hey.
Hey.
Hey, Benny.
Hey, Benny.
Hey. Hey, Lucas.
Hey, Benny.
Long time no live, everybody.
About the way of the world.
Hi. Hey, everybody.
Hey.
Long time no live. It's been too long.
How y'all doing?
We Black.
It's been a lot.
We Black.
I've been dragging the K-pop fandom for the whole day.
I needed something to distract me, so I agree.
It's been it's been a mess, but
it's a mess, but we all surviving.
We all surviving. You're gonna hear from me.
But we're gonna talk, and we're gonna it's like a venting type thing that we're gonna do. But basically, we're gonna talk about our Black experiences, stuff in the workplace, outside the workplace, so we can let people know why the fuck we pissed off. You feel me? So we're still gonna use the pineapple thing.
I am
right.
So who wants to go first?
I'll let the ladies go first.
Pineapples.
Okay.
Okay, Lucas, you can go first.
I want y'all to go. Lucas go, and then I'll go, then Benny go, then you go, Traquan, like that. That fine?
Fine by me.
Yeah.
Okay, well, all right, let's start. Let's go ahead. Let's talk.
So my Black experience was when I was in school. I was the only Black kid in the class, and there was mostly Hispanic and Arab kids. So the Arab kids would always say the N-word to me. Like they want to talk, they'd be like, "Oh, this nigga that did that." Or in this one boy, he tried to insult me. He called me a nigger in Arabic.
Wow.
And the Hispanics.
That is that.
And the Hispanics, they said they didn't like me because I wasn't like them, a Hispanic girl. And they didn't like another Black girl who was a mixed Hispanic. And they would put a white girl above me.
If any non-Black person is seeing, if you seeing this right now, this is the stuff that we talking about. This is the conversations that we having. So y'all need to listen. My bad. You go ahead.
Oh, and when I try to
pineapples,
why he shouldn't say the N-word, he told me to shut the fuck up. to my face when I tried to educate him why he shouldn't say it, and he didn't, and he tried to ignore me.
I am just like routinely shocked. Well, not shocked, but I've just been reading like threads about like Dominicans and about people who are visibly Black and like their anti-Blackness in this movement. And it's just like, it's a shame, but a lot of, whether we want to admit it or not, like, especially in my experience, a lot of racism that I've experienced has been internalized racism. It's colorism. It's people of other races thinking that they're superior to me because they're not Black or they're not visibly Black or they're lighter than me. It's just, this whole thing has just been triggering on all sides. It's triggering.
I'm trying not to cry.
Hey, Jada. Hi, Jada.
Hey, Jada.
It's like, to be a millennial, I'm in this weird space. We're in this weird space because we see history. We've learned about it. And a fight that I have to have in my household is because my parents are older Blacks and they're very much, this is too much. Your generation is doing too much. They're too loud and all this. And I'm like, aren't you tired? I'm tired for you. I'm sick and tired. Like, we learned all this history. We've been peaceful. We've been quiet. It's
pineapples. This may not be an experience, but I heard of it. Actually, slavery still exists, but it's not in America. It's in Africa, Northern Africa, and the Arabs. They would basically trick the Black Africans and turn them into slaves in Arab, which is Libya. But this was like 2 years ago, and I heard it, and it was all over the news.
Oh, Traquan, it's okay. It's okay. Because let me tell you something. Pineapple. Let me tell you something. I've been crying all week, crying today. We need this release. We need this.
I'm live right now, Mom.
Tired. Do you know how this? Let me tell y'all something. Do you see this? We're tired. We are tired. I have an 11-year-old
sick and tired.
11-year-old son. He's about to go to middle school.
Pineapples.
I'm scared for him to be walking up and down the street to catch the bus because I'm afraid a cop's gonna shoot him. Do you know how much that scares me? And me as a Black woman.
Yeah, pineapples. I've got something I want to share. Because this has been following me all of my life. Like, legit. Because, like I said in like previous streams, like I even shared, like, most of my family is Black. And also, I wanted to share this in the last stream, but since we weren't about having a panel, but my grandmother actually gave me the chance to like show this shirt off. Like, it's my family's logo that we had a few years back. Like, it has all of our name history, like from where our name originated from to where it was changed to where we are now. Like, I don't know if you guys can like see from the camera properly, but if our name originated from Amaquando, and then it changed over time. Like, once we like improved more in our race, like it went to Kwando. And then where we are today now is now I am Kwander. And I'm actually proud of my last name for that one. But that's not the main reason why I wanted to share. The thing is, like, I know everybody pretty much had their like experiences like with like racism and everything. But the thing is with me, it's like wrongful hate. Because I was mainly bullied because of my skin color, mostly because where I went to school, like, it was mostly Black people, but people instantly assumed I was like white because I was light skinned. Like, I was legit, like, people would just call me like the brightest crayon in the box. And that would just like trigger me to the fullest because they did not know me. They instantly assumed my race because of my light skin and my height. Like, I talk in a high pitched voice and I'm not ashamed of it. But it made me sad because nobody really took the time to like know me as a person. Like, they instantly assumed like I was this way because I was lighter than everybody. Like, there was this one person, like, I was not afraid to clap back at him because he kept calling me ugly, and he keeps saying, like, keep saying out loud, I don't like white people. And I clapped back saying, like, you should tell that to somebody who's white. Like, I told him straight up, if you don't know my damn history, then do not call me somebody I'm not.
Well, let me tell you something. You got a whole family here that loves you. Okay? Now you let that all out. You got a whole family here that loves you, that you are valued, you are loved, and you are blessed. And we're here for you. Okay?
For real, drop their name in the chats.
Right. Roll up with a ski mask on.
I will. And
pineapples.
But
go ahead.
The people who think ICE does not exist, the deportation, it actually does, because I've seen friends and people who have lost their parents due to deportation. I even lost my dad to deportation. I hadn't seen him since I was 12.
Oh my God, that is awful.
And I've seen other family friends lose their parents due to deportation, and I almost lost both of them, but I only lost one.
This is awful. What's up, Stacey Wiley? It's awful.
I'm thinking about Terry Crews and what I'm trying not to be dejected, but as a Black woman, I'm getting so tired, and I know I shouldn't, of caping for Black men who do not cape for us.
Thank you.
Thank you for saying that. It's exhausting.
Thank you.
That's the only cape for Black women in my tweets.
Thank you. I'm tired of being around. You know, I love my brothers as much as I do, but I'm tired of doing all this work and then turned around being slapped in the face, because that's exactly what Terry Crews is doing. You had a group of Black women was rooting for you, and then you turn around and you do this. That's hurtful. But then when shit the root for you, nah, that was it. I don't do strike one, strike two, strike three thing. That's it for you.
The thing is, I don't get with Terry Crews. Like,
Terry Combs.
As much as I'm at this point, I'm just like, Terry who at this point. But the one thing I was like getting off with is, like, I loved him, like, from his like previous roles, working his way up. Like, the best role he played was his role on Everybody Hates Chris. That's when I loved him the most. And he portrayed a character that was actually highly relatable, as well as in our society, which it is like at present day. But the thing is, like, ever since that like tweet followed up, as well as his like literal comments about not caping for us, that's just like, he's really disappointed his fans, if he even has any left. I hate to throw shade, but I'm sorry, Pineapple. Terry
thrives when he can be, or he seems to love to be, their Black person. Like, he wants to be the Black friend to me. And when I think of his role in Everybody Hates Chris and why people choose to, that's mostly, in my opinion, most African American people's favorite role of his, is because of how Black that show was.
Yes.
Exactly. And what he represented to the Black family. But when you look at everything else, he's so happy being a caricature. He loves falling into that Mandingo stereotype.
Mm-hmm.
Token, yes, thank you. He loves to be the token.
Damn. As much as that burns, that was funny.
Are we who's okay, so I think it was me. Oh, talk about my Black experience. Well, I think one of the first time I ever experienced racism, I remember. My brother was diagnosed with cancer when he was 12 years old, okay? And you know, he had a lot of operations and things and that nature. You know, there's a organization called Make-A-Wish Foundation, and he wished to go to Florida. He wanted to go to he wanted to go to Disney World and all that stuff. So we were like, yeah.
Yes,
So
I'm still live.
we lived in Georgia. We flew down to Florida. We had a good time. But I remember my brother was in the wheelchair, my other brother, and my mom and dad. We were hungry. We had a day. We were out here. We were just tired. We wanted to go eat just to rest and relax. We get to the restaurant, politely ask the guy, can we have how long is the wait and whatnot? That man did not talk to us. We were like, excuse me, how long's the wait? This man called us the N-word with a hard R. I was 8 years old at the time.
Oh, no.
I would have been ready to punch somebody in the face after that.
Exactly.
We were like, are you serious? My dad, me and my dad's temper are the same. It goes from 10 to 100. So my dad was about to put that man in the yoke. Saw my mom, what she did. She's like, we gotta go. Left. Second experience happened in the same state, in the same vacation. As we're leaving to go to the airport, we went to Dunkin' Donuts, okay? We went to go buy some donuts. We're in Dade County. Never again. I've heard too many stories about Dade County, but we go through Dade County. The Dunkin' Donuts, my mom's like, shit, I don't got any smaller bills. She had 100. It's real, legit money. Gives it to the lady. All these white people come out of nowhere, holding to the light, and they're looking at us and whispering, black people, $100. I said, are you serious? My mom said, forget the donuts we left. I was like, that was my first experience. And then with my children, white people tried to touch my kid's hair. And
pineapples, can I say something about that?
And that didn't turn out very well because I literally took my shoes off at the Kroger and chased this woman down. You will not touch my kid's hair. You're not gonna do it. You're not gonna do it. I had people try to touch my hair. I had a white woman try to touch my fiance's hair. Talking about what kind of African tribe you from? Told him that.
What?
And then
hold up, what?
Her husband had to come and be like, I don't think you should do that.
Next time you say a tribe that kills.
You it's a lot. And, to this day, when after that, I was like, maybe it won't happen again. And then me and my brothers experienced these types of things. And I just was like, what is it that we black people done to y'all to make y'all hate us so much? Y'all would do this stupidest shit. The stupidest shit.
Pineapples, I think that their previous generation educated them wrong.
It's terrible. I just don't understand. Like, what did we do so wrong for y'all to hate us?
I don't know.
To me, that's the greatest privilege that white people have, because when you're a person of color, you're not first taught how to love your race. You're taught how the world hates your race first.
Right.
And it's a sad fact that it's not until later in life that you start to be like unwrangle yourself from that and start to love yourself.
Manaya hit a key point in the comments saying like they might be jealous of us.
They are.
Facts, because
they are. Why do you think they borrow our music and our style so much?
And our hair.
We have rhythm.
And our hair.
They are jealous that we are unbreakable. You take,
not to mention they don't have the natural. I was gonna be savage, but
they can wear blonde hair while we wear Brazilian and Peruvian hair.
Or when their hair is natural, but they don't have the natural curve, so they have to resort to get an implant.
Like people's hair.
Or they have to resort to get an implant since they can't get the natural curves.
Mm-hmm.
Pineapples.
Yes.
Okay, so about the whole, I forgot my point. Oh, sorry. About the whole like natural hair thing and like music, hip hop. White people, they can't stand, like, they think that we're dumb. They think that we're lesser than them. They can't stand the fact that we've created so many things. Like, they still can't believe it to this day. So they try to whitewash everything and make it seem like they're the ones that gave these ideas. Like Kim Kardashian talking about, what did she call the braids again? What did she call cornrows again?
Yeah.
And let's not forget that she had her ass done.
Exactly. Lips done.
Pineapples. Like how you said they're stealing black people's music, like K-pop, SM. He created a whole genre out of R&B and hip hop, and R&B and hip hop basically has black artists, and he took it, made Korean people sing R&B and hip hop and rap, and then called it his creation when it's mostly black people who are usually doing it. And never paid back.
Mm.
A woman.
They don't want to have that conversation. They want to have that conversation. They don't want to have that conversation, y'all. They don't want to have this conversation. It's too much.
And I found out that he paid that woman who wrote Boss, which is Entity's most viewed music video and most popular era, $66. A black woman.
We're actually going to talk about that Friday because I want to like stay on topic and not veer off to K-pop. We're going to talk about
pineapple.
Yeah, hold on. Let me let the host speak. My bad. I don't want to veer off to K-pop because I want to stay on one subject. So we're going to talk about that Friday because I already like got all that together. So, but that is important though about that young lady and her money being missing. So we're going to talk about that Friday. But right now I want to stay on the black experience and all our experiences of us being black.
Pineapples.
Family members and stuff like that. So yeah, my bad. You go ahead.
Pineapples. What the most racism, the most obvious racism that I experienced is microaggressions. I remember growing up, I would like consider it an honor when I would hear what school did you do? And I'd be like, oh, you talk so well. And I thought that was like an honor, like, oh, I'm so educated, but now as I've grown up, I'm just like, whoa.
That should be a red
flag. Why did she assume that I couldn't talk so well? Or when I say, oh, I like this kind of music. Oh, you like that kind of music? Oh, you're cultured. It's like, well, what are you saying to me? It's like I talk. It's like, oh, I'm a great black person because this is the way I speak. Or you have to weed out exactly why I'm not like the others.
Pineapples. Can I say something about that situation?
Go ahead.
Because I had that similar experience because people got on my case because I did not talk like them at all. Like people, like the thing is, like the people in my school, and I don't mean to come for like my own race or something like that, but some people were just like ignorant and they would just like add cursing and whenever they speak. But when I speak properly, they'd be like, "You talk white," like, or you're just like your culture. I'm like, shut up already. It's called talking properly. Can you do that?
Pineapples. Oh, can I speak?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah.
So the thing about that is, I really thought about that because I used to have the thought that, what do people mean when they say you're talking white? But I thought more about it is that we didn't come to this country speaking English. We spoke a whole nother language in Africa. So then when we come here, they eventually tried to whitewash us and made us speak English and made us straighten our hair. So I can see from both viewpoints.
Blessed up to you.
Viewpoints sometimes. Like, yeah, they shouldn't be getting on you for like, talking the way you talk. But at the same time, I do believe that this is just me, because we didn't originally speak the language when we came here. And then, the African American vernacular, like language that we speak, like it was originally a code to like, so my people didn't know what we were talking about. So I don't think there's any wrong with speaking either or, but it is unfortunately sad that we had to be taken from our own, like taken from where we originally were from and brought up here, and now we're kind of whitewashed to this day. Like even so, like it's even more sad that even in Africa they do things like skin bleaching, and now people in South Africa, these white people who stayed there in South Africa, are telling black people that they can't wear their hair the way they want to, and it's just sad.
We need to this is a decolonization that has to go on. We got to rewire our minds to this type of thinking, because I hate to see my people just, I don't know. It's sad. It's just sad.
Pineapples.
Go ahead.
I remember when I was 13, people used to say I'm a white girl in a black girl's body because I wasn't really into rap, and I was into K-pop and liked reading manga and watching anime.
Pineapples. Luke, You hit the same book that I basically just went through, because just because I like K-pop, just because I like J-pop, manga, whatever, like they instantly assume that. You hit a nail right on the head. The same thing I experienced.
I was just never into
Pineapples.
rap. It wasn't my thing.
Rap wasn't my thing either.
It was too raunchy for me. I was more into R&B.
Right.
I
My
love me that
my
ratchet
focus was
rap
mainly
music. I love me some ghetto ratchet music. That's what
Me too.
I'm not gonna lie.
I thought all
Like,
ordinary
not-
rappers were trash. All of them.
Not gonna lie, like there were
Wait a
some
minute,
pop songs I liked.
that's on Netflix. Oh shoot!
Yes,
Thank
girl,
you,
I'm
Benny.
watching
Boy,
it right
what?
now.
Thank you, Benny. Thank you, Benny. Let me go ahead and bookmark this.
Wait, what? Oh, Side Note, Malcolm X on Netflix? I gotta watch.
Yes.
I
That's
said,
a
look at
good
Netflix.
movie.
Like, Netflix is like, listen, we do not need these people on our back. Gonna put it all out there.
Boom, put it
Give
all
them
out there.
Malcolm.
Expose everybody.
Give them everything.
Thank you for letting me know.
And you know what? My mother actually watched Selma for the first time, like ever, and she was taken aback. Like, oh my God, did this happen the way it did? Like,
Juice is
she
on
saw
Netflix?
Yeah, Juice is on Netflix.
Yeah, they added Juice on Netflix like a while ago. But yeah, though, when my mom watched Selma, she almost jerked a tear. Like, not to mention one of the songs that was played in the end of Glory, which was featuring Common and John Legend. I remember the day when I used to actually performed that during a summer job back in 2014. And you know what our concept was when we were dancing to that song? Like, we were portraying everything that was wrong in our society. Like, we were portraying the cops as well as the people that were peacefully protesting.
This is another thing I want to talk about, the peacefully protest. I really want to just hold white people to task and be like, if you want to group all the looters and the protesters as one, why don't you group all the white supremacists and protesters in Charleston as one?
Period.
You can
Pineapple.
Period. Yes.
distinguish the two when you want to.
Pineapple. I
But
wanted to address that
now
one
we
too.
all Mohican.
Like, I wanted to address this one thing. I'm pretty sure, like, even though during my social media break, like, as you did, like, recommend it, Nuna, like, I literally just took like a whole week and a few days off of my social media, but everybody was sending me all these videos about, like, during the whole protest, the whole looters, like, there were literally like looters like coming out of shoe stores, and most of them were white people. They let all the white people go.
See, pineapple. See, you know that lady that was this dumbass influencer lady that was taking pictures of her boarding up
Caitlin
that
Bennett.
fired. She got
I think
fired.
that was Caitlin Bennett.
Yes, and there was a couple other influencers out there just dressing up, holding up a sign and leaving. That's disgusting.
Madison Beer. I heard about her, Madison Beer.
That is disgusting.
But then again, you're also
and do shit like this. That's what makes me mad. Like, you're basically mocking Black people's pain and shit, and you put it on social media for like clicks and views, and that really pisses me off.
Pineapple. That's not the only thing that they did too. Like, a whole bunch of people on TikTok, they were all under fire because after the whole George Floyd situation like came to light, a lot of people were under fire for making a challenge out of it.
Oh no, I
Pineapple?
didn't know
What?
that.
Pineapple?
They legit made a challenge out of it.
What
Who's
was the challenge?
next?
Like,
Who's speaking?
Nico.
Me?
Miko, go ahead, Miko. Go ahead, girl.
Hi. Yeah, I'm coming back to what you said, and it's exactly that. It comes back again on performative activism. And what it means is just, Black Lives Matter, it's a hashtag for a week, and then we're going to move on. But that's the thing. The Black experience is for life. It's not a joke. And that's what makes me so mad. Seeing those people that were saying racist stuff last week, but this week it's rest in peace, Floyd, rest in peace, blah, blah, blah. Because it's a trend. But next week, they're going to be back on saying nigga and this all time. So it's just so frustrating, you know? especially those influencers and stuff.
I was thinking that too, but I didn't want to be the one to say it. Like I see so many people now saying Black Lives Matter, but I'm like, where were you at years ago? Are you saying it now because a large group of people are saying it?
No, they're saying it because they're getting called out on their fucking privilege. Like Jake Paul, Logan Paul. I was just like, oh, now you want to make a speech about it? Y'all was downtown in LA making fun of the looters, breaking windows and doing all that shit. Now your brother in jail, and then you want to get up on a podcast talking about Black Lives Matter. No, fucking give me all your money and shut up. I don't want to hear nothing from you.
Like, just delete your YouTube, period.
No, I want money. You give all the black people all of your money and you be quiet. Yeah, go ahead.
I got two things to say. The first one, so I've done research on serial killers, and I have never seen any.
I'm watching the same thing.
No. Pineapples. I think Lucas has a point.
I'm listening.
There's this one serial killer that got caught. He has this black woman who were sex workers since the 80s. It didn't get caught till now. And the cops knew he was killing them, but they didn't care because the women were black. They were sex workers. But the most pineapples got killed were white people who killed all white victims. But the person who killed black women never got caught, since it has been proof that he killed those black women but never got caught. No, but never went to jail and got caught till now. But the white ones didn't when they got caught, they went to jail easily and got the death sentence for killing white women and men. The police never cared.
Pineapples. Lucas, I think somebody did a story about that whole situation that you just described. Like the sex workers being killed mainly because they were black. Like, and the cops knew they were killing them, but they did not care. But it was mainly one person that nearly was about to get killed, but she managed to get away, and that's how he got caught.
Pineapple.
Go ahead.
Which one? Who? Because someone else said pineapples too.
Who said pineapple?
Me, but you can go
ahead.
Oh, Jada, are you here?
Yeah. So the thing about the thing about the serial killers, I wanted to say, if you look at all the serial killers, they're mostly white, but yet and still white people be trying to spin this narrative to other countries that black people robbing and killing them. But every time you turn around, it's the white people that's killing us, and it's the white people that's killing colored people.
I know every single serial killer that's popular. I have them researched.
Exactly. Thank you, Lucas. Because that's exactly what I was trying to say. That's exactly what I was trying to say. Because I was about to say this because most of the serial killers are white.
Black women or men. I have not seen one.
Yeah, I have HBO Max.
Can you talk about Mark Wahlberg?
I have HBO Max, and I highly recommend y'all watching the murders about them little black kids here in Atlanta. Yes, they were not by black people. Oh, them little black kids were killed by white people. Y'all have to watch it. It's messed up. And
pineapples.
My second point. So I watched 30 Reasons Why, and this white boy brought a gun to the police station, and the police was too nice to him. Too nice. They told him to put his gun down. When the police tried to shoot him, the police officer told him to put his gun down and try to console him. A white boy who had a station. But it was a black man, but they had no problem with my rights. It was a black boy who had a toy gun.
Pineapple. I just want to ask, are we surprised?
No.
Are we shocked?
Pineapple.
I'm not. Let's not get it twisted. I'm not saying it's okay. I'm just saying, are we surprised? Are we shocked? Are we, I don't think we are. And it was expected, You think the
Jada,
the
I'm
white
gonna put
boy
AE up here because they've been waiting backstage and they want me to put them back up on the panel. So let me go ahead and put them on because they wanted to be on the panel. They had messaged.
Okay. Pineapples. Lucas, you hit a point like comparison wise. Like For instance, like this white person bought a toy gun into the freaking police station just trying to console him, but yet Tamir Rice has a toy gun and you kill him on sight.
Actually, he bring an actual gun trying to shoot them.
But yet Tamir Rice had a toy gun and y'all kill him on sight.
He was just a baby, and that will always hurt me. He was just a baby.
A baby. That he did not even get to live his full life.
I cried so bad when I found out that boy was killed like that. That hurt me so bad. That hurt me. He didn't deserve that. He was a baby.
He did not deserve that.
A baby.
And I'm not that much older than him.
Pineapple.
Sad.
Pineapple. I'm sorry. I just had a thought that maybe we can talk about later. Because I just reminded me in the chat, John Boyega did a speech, and it's a shame that he had to highlight, I may not have a job for this, but one thing that Twitter has done that is so good that it exposed me to something, Mark Wahlberg and his long list of hate crimes.
Yes.
Man,
Mark Wahlberg ain't got no.
Thank you.
Oh, I remember that. I remember they jumped.
How is he still working?
A whole black man. Oh, I remember
white man.
He called a Japanese person the C word and threw a brick. How is he still working? And yet this boy is giving a passionate speech, terrified that he could throw his career away by standing with his people. Meanwhile, you got the funky bunch over there making a funky lot of money.
And he has a job since the 90s.
Right, and that's what triggers a lot of people. Like, you made all these hate comments and you keep your job.
AE, you there? Can you hear me?
I can barely hear you.
AE, can you hear me?
Can you hear me?
I can't hear them. Can you hear me?
I can't either.
I can't hear her.
Can you hear me?
I can barely hear her.
Okay, let me. I can't hear her. Hold on. Let me just go ahead and Kayla, because Kayla wants to come on. Trying to let everybody come up here and talk. I don't want to do that.
But just to talk about the looting and whatever, it's funny to me how people are like, oh, you can't rob the Target, you can't do this, but I'm like, you realize in your response and your passion about these stores, you are adding to the point that you don't feel Black people are worthy of your ire, that our anger and our pain are less important than you getting your almond milk at Target.
And also, Target has money. They have insurance. They can rebuild again. It's not that serious.
Pineapples. There was something that angered me. So there's this man called Joel Pimentel. He's from a Spanish boy band, and he has Black fans. So his Black fans asked him to talk about Black Lives Matter, and this fool literally sat there and told him to calm down and then blocked them.
Who?
What?
He's from a Spanish boy band.
I think I heard about this.
CEO.
I don't know who that is.
He really told his Black fans.
I heard about this. Like, he blocked all of his Black fans after that.
Who is this person? Are they K-pop related?
No,
they're not. They're not.
Okay. I don't know who that is, but y'all just email me.
Oh my God. What about Miles Morales?
Nicole,
we're gonna pray for him. We're gonna pray for him because when he made them Rosa Parks references, I was gonna go to the computer and check them out. So we're not gonna.
That's a no-go. That's a no-go.
Because that didn't make me feel good inside. You have to on pineapples. With this, what's going on right now? A lot of people, true colors are coming out. A lot of true colors are coming out, and I'm just sitting here like, yeah. You really are. You really, really are. This is funny. Let me tell y'all something was funny. So PewDiePie's wife put on her Instagram. She said, I'm sorry for all this stuff, whatever I said, Black Lives Matter. I'm like, that's a shame your wife had to get up on her platform and said nothing, but your ass still ain't said shit. And I was like, we already know why.
Yeah, no problem saying nigger and nigga. So,
Yeah.
Well, it's kind of his
Pineapples.
brand, so
Jeffree Star
I
just
mean,
up here like, yeah, hey girl, Black Lives Matter. I'm like, if you don't sit your Voldemort ass looking down somewhere.
I don't expect much from people whose brands and money are directly attributed to white supremacists. You can't tell me that PewDiePie's audience it's we can be real. Majority of PewDiePie's audience, I feel, opinion are alt-white, are incels who
I
go
agree. Heavily agree.
to these videos and say all these slurs, get out all their aggression. He does not need to change because ain't no way we're not gonna touch that money. He gonna stay rich.
yeah.
Pineapple.
So when
keep
go ahead.
talking. No, keep talking about PewDiePie. Keep
Oh
going.
no, Lucas said something. I'm sorry. I was giving time Lucas for
I can go after you.
Oh,
Go ahead.
I lost watching. Like, we're not gonna touch that money, and I'm getting real sick and tired of people wanting. This is I know we're gonna talk about the K-pop. I don't need nobody to come to my struggle. I don't want to have to drag you nowhere. If you come here willingly, cool. But I'm not gonna sit here and beg for you to acknowledge my pain. I'm not gonna do it.
Pineapples after Lucas.
Okay.
Thank
Let's
you.
talk about how China and Beast Mode were being a bunch of
pineapple.
Wait. The purpose of the panel was to talk about our Black experiences. Like, we going all over the place.
We go on our way all the way
really
off
do.
topic.
Pineapple.
And we gotta stop like going like all over the place, because right now it's just worth of word salads. We need to stay focused and talk to the audience about our personal Black experiences and things like that. That's why this live is the night, and we need to stay focused on that. Okay, guys?
Right.
Right. Just let people know, like, this is what happened to me. This is my experience and stuff like that, because we need to stay focused on that. Okay, so go ahead.
Oh, Miko, were you gonna say something? Who said pineapples before? Was it Miko or Kayla?
Lucas did.
I think it was
Lucas
Kayla.
Kayla.
Wait, can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
Oh, you can hear me? Okay, good. I just wanted to talk about my experience just for a little bit, and then I'm just gonna have to leave soon. But I just want to talk real quick.
Go ahead.
Okay, so like I'm 16 going on 17, and as like a young Black girl, it's kind of like it's like shocking seeing all this stuff happen, because when the Black Lives Matter movement like happened like back in like 2015, I wasn't really like all that, like I didn't know what was happening, but like I kind of processed it as time went on, and it's just like now that I'm seeing like everybody's true colors come out, it's just like I know like where everybody is standing, and like who I am as a person, and like that I'm like grown up and made to be like a person who speaks up for my people.
Yes.
That's just how it's just how I feel. And also like just growing up, I was always the kid that like wasn't Black, because I always liked other stuff like anime and K-pop and J-pop and stuff like that. So it was just like they always used to call me, oh, you're not Black, you're Asian. But it's like I'm Black enough to be a Black person who enjoys other stuff than what Black people like. So it's just like it kind of like always annoyed me.
I feel
That's the same thing. That's the same that happened with me, because like what we like shouldn't even matter to people. Like if you don't know our history, then they shouldn't say anything about us, like skin color or not, or whatever we like or not, personality wise or not. Like if you don't know our struggle, you shouldn't say shit at all. Keep your goddamn mouth shut.
And I feel like Black and
pineapples, Kayla. Oh, I'm sorry. Kayla, to your point, there was a live that Cody Fern did with she played Candy and Pose, but she said something, it's not enough to be like, oh, I'm not racist or I'm trying to help my people. We have to be anti-racist. We have to be anti that. And what I'm learning through this experience, to be anti-racist, I'm going to have to let go of some of my people I'm gonna have to not be afraid to call them out. I'm gonna have to not be afraid to stand. Oh, go ahead.
Pineapples. We got a question. We got a question in the comments. It says, is subtle racism just as bad as blatant racism? Because I dealt with a lot of subtle racism growing up. This is by the question by animator and Mater, if I'm saying that right.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, microaggressions. Yes.
Microaggressions.
I've had them. I had them, especially with white women at work. It's tough. It's tough.
It's because you can't call them out. That's the sticky part. They're subtle, so subtle that you can seem like a crazy person for saying like that's racist. And I'd be like, I'm not racist. What are you talking about?
Let me give you an example. Okay, so you really need to calm down, but I'm not upset.
Yes.
You are too loud. You're being angry, but I'm not angry. Insubordination, microaggressions. You can't. It's like that. You know, it's terrible.
But that's what makes it so powerful. It's because it plays with your mind.
That's what makes it so powerful.
Yes. Miko want to talk.
But about what
Miko.
you said, it's okay. Benny, about what you said about putting your energy where it matters, especially for my Black women in 2020, with everything going on, we really need to move in our interest, you know? I know we're not supposed to talk about K-pop, but like, you know, support people that support you. And Nuna, like you said,
yes.
Black men that like to talk shit about Black women, let's not spend our money or energy on them. You know, it's gonna make a difference in the end, because you know the pull up or shut up thing made a difference, right? So
right,
women
go
off. You have such a pretty accent. You have a beautiful voice.
The most beautiful that I've ever heard.
Very beautiful.
Like,
oh my god, thank you.
Where are you from?
My son agrees.
Canada.
Canada?
Oh, you're in Canada? Yeah. Awesome.
But
okay, that's what I'm talking about.
Very pretty voice.
Thank you.
But yeah, I completely agree. It is all about protecting my energies. Like, I can help this movement, but I'm also about to protect my energy. I am not finna cape for you.
Exactly.
For you Black men who, if you ain't got Breonna Taylor's name on your thread, I'm calling you out. If you don't got no trans women's names on your thread, I'm calling you out.
Yeah. Yes, pineapples. That's why I'm making these videos. Like, I know, like I said, I wasn't gonna talk about K-pop, but at the same time, when I tell y'all waiting for these people to say shit, and they ain't gonna say nothing. They don't like you. They like your culture. They don't like you. They like
pineapple.
Exactly.
Pineapples. I got stuff for this.
You know what I'm saying? So you gotta stop begging. Stop begging these people for just stop begging them for a seat at the table. Don't do that. It looks crazy. Protect your energy, protect yourself, because you spending so much time waiting for people to donate and stuff like that. You just waste a lot of time. So, you know, save your energy, you know.
Exactly. I am not a KFC chicken box. You was not gonna get piece of me. You gonna get all of me.
Thank you.
Pineapples. I was about to add this on. Like, you should actually say, Benny, I'm not Burger King, so you can't have me your way. How about
exactly.
that?
Luna, pineapples. Like what you said, I saw some of these fans, the Black fans. So when a Black fan talk about the Yoongi situations, those Black fans will come under their comments saying, "Oh, you're a race baiter for talking about Yoongi situation when it's not about Black Lives Matter." But it kind of is, because Jim Jones killed a lot of Black people.
Yes.
So you're a race baiter. Yes. Jim Jones, and those same people calling them race baiter were the same people were praising Yoongi after praising BTS after they donated their money and then talked.
Thank you, Kayla. I love you. You come back, Kayla. We really appreciate you coming up on the panel.
They were tearing down Black people when they put their faves accountable, but then we'll still praise their faves.
Pineapples.
Pineapple. I just want to say, Okay, I just want to say something real quick. I know we're not supposed to talk about K-pop. I know,
Go
but
ahead.
Luna,
Go
it's
ahead.
for stuff like this that I'm so grateful for your platform because you're not on the BTS juice. You are not under the spell. Okay, you see through the bullshit. Okay, this is why I'm so
Y'all,
grateful
let me
for
tell y'all
you.
Oh, I
Thank
if
you.
I start sinking down the
Thank you.
BTS hole, somebody better come in the camera and slap me in my face and shake me. Y'all promise to do that? Do I have y'all word?
you see,
Do I have
Yes.
your word?
like
Benny, do
BTS.
you hear me?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Oh.
Lucas,
Oh
do
yes.
you hear me?
Pineapples.
You ain't gotta
Lucas,
tell me. I'll already be
no,
outside your
no,
door.
wait a minute. Lucas, do you hear me?
Yes.
Benny, do you hear me?
Yes.
Rico, do you hear me? Traquan, everybody in this chat. If I
I
start
hear
acting
you.
like the armies, y'all better shake
No,
me and
like,
give me some
We're gonna
treatment.
get you.
I'm gonna play Wade in the water
Pineapples,
outside your
pineapples,
window.
pineapples.
I'm not gonna kiss the BTS ass. That's what I know.
Pineapples.
They wouldn't
I'm
stay
sorry.
on
Go
you if
Trey.
you were on fire, and they
The,
don't understand that.
That's something this is something I really want to say. I know we're not supposed to talk about K-pop on this stream, but I have to get this off my chest. I'm
Get
pulling
it
my
off.
hat back on tight because I'm about to go off on people that are literally just taking this all out of proportion. People seeking all this validation. It's as you said in your previous video, Nuna. Like, stop begging for validation. Like, there are some idols that will care about you as well as care about all lives. But the thing is, let them speak about it on their own times. Like, I literally saw on NCT, aka Wavy's, on some, like, I follow 10 on Instagram. 10 is my birthday twin / my bias in NCT, and he posted the blackout. He posted like his blackout picture, and people were just like immediately under fire. People just like immediately placed 10 under fire. Like, for like, you're seeking so much validation from all these idols. Like, what are you trying to prove? Like, you're literally begging for all these validation from all the idols. Let them speak about it on their own time. Like BTS put their statement out like 9 days later, and yet you're going in, and yet you're speaking about this now. Like,
That's
where were
right,
you when you were
Apollo.
talking
You
about
not
this?
invite nobody else to the cookout. Stop sending people
It's private.
invitations, damn it.
I have to get this off my chest. I don't understand why these black fans put BTS over themselves and their race.
Thank you,
Lucas. Thank you, Lucas. Thank you, Lucas. I was about to say that. The fact that they put BTS over themselves.
Let me tell you.
I think it goes back to like Terry Crews. A lot of these people really still eternally have that white acceptance in their mind.
It's a lot of
in their soul.
It's a lot of eternalized anti-blackness, and like I said, it's got a lot of rewiring, a lot of decolonization in your mind. And it's really, and also these are a bunch of kids in that fandom. They're like 13.
There's
14.
a lot, literally 13,
They're older than
14,
me.
12 years old.
Like
I even
in their 20s.
Like the ones that are in their 20s, like the armies that are in their 20s, they're actually more mature, and I actually give them props for that.
No.
And they have to call out the ones that are immature.
No. They're the ones bullying the people.
We still call them out. We still call them out too. Like, I'm on Amino and I call out a whole bunch of armies. Like, I was under fire because of a post I made about armies, like, literally coming for other groups, like for a radio station.
Okay, wait, hold on. We're not talking about. I don't want to talk. No, this ain't about BTS no more. Let's stop talking about the army.
Yeah, let's move on. I'm shaking myself. I'm shaking myself for y'all.
No,
I'm shaking myself for y'all. So I had to stop myself.
What I hope for this movement though is, I just saw something that was just like, the Montgomery boycott, bus boycott was 365 days. The sit-ins were for months. This cannot be no flash in the pan. This has to, I feel it in my generation that we're like, we are really sick of this. We are
sick of this.
And we're not. What's like that Tupac clip? Generation. We've been knocking at the. What's that Tupac clip? He's like, we've been knocking at the door, asking you nicely for years. And you know what? We built this country so we could build it again if we got to burn it down.
Yep.
I seen that clip too, and I know exactly what you're talking about.
I seen it too. Like, that clip is forever on repeat.
Nicole Sty Jackson is our queen now. I don't like her.
I love Sky Jackson. Like Sky Jackson's not afraid to be blunt. She even called out Azalea Banks for her colorist comment. Like you, Sky. Azalea Banks went in on her like a year back, and Sky was literally like, "Fix your edges before you come at me."
Speak to somebody's therapist, somebody's bruja, somebody's something. She needs. She is beyond our help.
Light some candles and some.
Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry, Miko.
Oh, it's okay. The thing with Azalea Banks, like, yes, she's anti-black, anti-black women, she's colorist and all of that. But the thing I want to point out is how there's never the same amount of energy directed towards everyone else who is just as despicable, just as a bigot as Azalea Banks. But because she's a black woman, people, they canceled her. But did I see Cardi B get canceled to her extent?
Right.
You know, that type of energy.
Pineapples. You know, I used to go in on my videos with her, but I stopped because I'm like, this is a black woman with a mental illness and she's by herself. So I'm just going to leave it alone because she has really great music. And sometimes she be speaking the truth, but sometimes there's things she say, I'm like, I understand. I'm just going to leave her alone, let her be, you know what I'm saying? Because I've seen like all that energy put towards just to hate this black woman. Like you said, here come Cardi B. Everybody's okay with her doing all this stuff, and Ariana Grande and all these other like light-skinned artists, and then they get to her, and I understand that. And you know, I'm woman enough to admit, like, yeah, you know, I should have dragged her like that. But at the same time, she's problematic. She says these problematic things. But the girl has a mental illness, y'all. She really do need some help. And she's by herself. She's alone. And it's sad. It's really sad to see that. You know, that's why I stop like getting on her like that. You know what I'm saying?
It's true. And maybe y'all noticed, but she's problematic and all, but she is rarely wrong. When she says stuff, she's most of the time proven right. Like 2 to 3 years later.
She really does.
Right. She's just crazy.
She really is. She's just crazy. She just needs some help. She has mental illness. And I had to understand that for myself. And I was like, yeah, something wrong with her. Let me just bag off of her. You know what I'm saying? Like she really needs some help. Like a lot of stuff. And you know, I know we dragged her and things like that, but y'all got to understand, a white man, Russell Crowe, spit in this woman's face, and a black man, the RZAs, looked at her and did not do nothing. And it wasn't right. It wasn't right. I know some folks like you. She deserved that. No black woman deserves to be spitting.
No one deserves that.
Black man. No, that's not right. That ain't right. That's not cool. And he embarrassed this woman, and you know she flipped the fuck out. You know, and it's sad.
Hell, if somebody's like literally, if somebody just like spits in your face, the gloves come off, the gender card is out the window. Like if you spit in my face, that's it. Like that should be that should be like the card for almost everybody. If you spit in my face, it's war. Like everything is just out the window. The gloves are off. Like that's a death sentence, legit.
Oh, Pineapple, you're saying this, and it makes me think, because you know we're talking about our experiences with racism, and like direct racism, it's like that. It's like a spit in the face. You don't know how you're gonna react when it happens to you, because it's so shocking. You know, somebody just passes by, calls you the N-word or whatever. You know, it's so shocking, and that's the parts of the Black experience that are so hard to verbalize. You know,
right?
Especially. Oh, go ahead.
No, I'm sorry. Finish.
Yeah, you can put a hashtag to be like, I'm with the Black community, but the deepness of the struggle, it's not something that you can just I don't know how to explain. I'm sorry.
I understand what you're saying. It's just not a hashtag. This is real life. This is happening 24/7. And you know, y'all know I got mad a couple of days ago when this non-Black person said that I don't know what it's to be like to be Black, and y'all acting like it's a trend. That set me off. That set me off to a point where I had to get away from the computer. And
no, excuse me. I got to take a breather because I'm hearing all of this and I'm trying so hard not to yell on this stream. And
you just go take your rest. Because Nicole Jones in the chat, she saw the comment and I said, how then she told me in these words that she said that basically we need to stop grieving this way and feeling this way. Don't you ever in your life tell a Black person how to grieve, how to mourn, and how to express their feelings, especially on race with Black people. Don't do that. Don't do that. And I've been getting told that for the last like week or so, and I'm just like, no.
Exactly.
You can't do that.
So I'm gonna take me a breather for a few minutes. So I'll be right back, everybody.
Take your breather.
But that reiterates, because again, I'm watching Malcolm X. The most unprotected person in America is the Black woman. And it's like, I'm feeling like this and I'm watching all this, but I'm terrified to go to the protest. Terrified. Because I know I'm not only not protected because of the cops, I know I'm not sure if this Black man next to me is really going to protect me as I would him. It's terrifying. You don't know how to move. And it's like when we were talking about Azalea, it's like, girl, I want to feel for you, but sis, I can't. I'm tired. That's the number one thing I'm feeling. I am tired. I am tired about reading this history. And more importantly, I'm tired about reading history and then seeing other revolutions happen. And then people get nervous and try to stunt ours. I'm tired of it. I'm sick of it. It's like, do you want to have kids in this world, in this climate? Because it's getting worse.
We are mentally drained at this point. We don't know if whether we want to fight or we just want to go to sleep. This is how much like it is to us, and people don't understand. Black people have post-traumatic stress disorder from slavery alone from itself because of all the shit we've been through. It's a lot. It's a toll, and it just we're tired.
Generational trauma.
It really is generational trauma. Like
and it's like another thing that I'm dealing with. I don't know if y'all, but the older Black people is just like, I'm really getting sick and tired of having to justify why I'm rooting for these protests. It's like, I understand y'all went through y'all struggles, but this is our time now. It's our time.
It really is.
And we are doing what we feel that we need to do.
Another reason I'm angry is because the Black people set up the Civil Rights Movement. And when the Civil Rights Movement Act was passed, not only did it help us Black people, it helped other non-Black people to integrate and immigrate into America. But at the same time, some of them motherfuckers is just as anti-Black. Like, well, damn.
Trying to make us taptoe, like, oh,
damn if you don't situation.
Oh, Pineapple, but you're saying this, it makes me think. That's why using the word POC can be sometimes dangerous, because the people putting a umbrella under POC altogether, most of the time they're anti-Black too, you know?
Right.
Yes.
There's no such thing as like universal experience. Yes. Mm-hmm.
Like Black people aren't POCs. We're Black people. Like I keep having to tell people the difference, but they don't want to hear it.
Because it's so comforting to know we're all in this together against the white man. But most of the time, the Latino's gonna spit on you, the Asian's gonna spit on you. You know, so it's hard.
That's another thing I'm getting triggered at. It's like when I see, where other people have experiences too, it's like, yes, but this is ours. I can't carry your burden too. I will walk with you and I will be your ally, but I can't carry your burden with you. This is what we're doing. And it's like, we're not trying to outshout the Latinos or the Asians. We're just shouting right now. It's their job to shout, and we'll join you. We got to stop this crab mentality that we have in America that's so prevalent, because that is really how this stuff is going to stay. These white people ain't worried because they know that they have given us the tools to destroy ourselves.
Right.
Yeah.
And we are their greatest antivirus. We are their greatest defense, whether we want to admit it or not.
Yeah, and as you said, they gave us the tools to like literally destroy ourselves, when we can be using those same tools to like build ourselves up, build ourselves like to be better people, basically just like build ourselves to be like a stronger community amongst ourselves. And those who stand with us, we should build them up. We should help them build themselves up to be the same way.
Pineapple.
Go ahead.
I just wanted to know what you guys think about like what Billy Porter said earlier this morning.
Oh,
Like,
what did he say?
Wait, what?
Oh, I have it. Do you want to play it? I can play it.
Yeah,
Let me go to Instagram and I'll play it because I was just like, whoa. I don't think people know how to use their words of, you know, this people are like have like a poor choice of words with some of the stuff they say. So when he said that, I'm like, oh, okay. I don't know. Let's go ahead and listen to what he says.
Like, what he was trying to say, but it was just like.
So I know we have to talk about Black people in interracial relationships. I'm sorry.
Yes.
People hear me.
You just hit a nail right on the head, Benny.
Y'all listen.
As a Black queer man in America, my basic human rights have been up for legislation every single day that I have had breath in my body from all sides. And by that, I mean that the Black community's relationship with the LGBTQ plus community is appalling at best and eerily similar to that of white supremacists versus Black. Hear me, Black people, and hear me well. I'm calling y'all out right here and right now. You cannot expect our demands of equality to be met with any real legislative policy and change when y'all turn around and inflict the same kind of hate and oppression on us.
Time and place, bro. Time and place.
He got a whole white husband, so
again, like I said, this is one thing about I'm all for love who you love, but just because you found you a white man who loves you, I'm so sorry.
Pineapples.
I'm so sorry. I don't want to hear about y'all great love and how being more like y'all could change the world.
Pineapples. Like there's a whole, like despite the whole white husband thing, like he was actually speaking some major facts right now. The same people within our own community are derogatory, are basically bringing that same hate towards the LGBT community.
See, he could have said it, Pineapples. He could have said it a different way. All he had to say was, listen, black trans lives matter, Black, queer lives matter too, Black non-binary lives matter, all that. He could have said it like that.
And I agree.
He didn't have to compare it to white supremacy. Like, no, all you had to do is like call your homeboys out, call your homegirls out. Like, no, Black lives matter. That means Black trans, Black queer, Black, all that. Include that. It's just his choice of words was just like, y'all just not.
Yeah, I agree on that statement. Like he could have said it a whole different way, but he was speaking like the truth. Like,
yeah,
us and within our own community have to stop hitting on our own like race that is a part of the LGBTQ plus community. But I agree, he should have said it a different way. Like Black trans lives matter, Black non-binary lives matter, like Black queer lives matter, like all of that in just like one fell swoop. But he didn't. Like he was still saying the truth, but at the same time, like he should have said it a whole like different way so he would get his whole point across. Well, he did get his whole point across, but the thing is like the audience like is like legit split at this point. Like, are you on this side or are you on this side? And that's just like that's what's like splitting like the communities apart.
This is what when I said they gave us the tools to destroy ourselves. It's like 100% agree. The way the black people as a whole has treated the LGBTQ is appalling. But I can't speak to it because I'm not both. I don't want to try to insert myself. I don't know what it feels like to be Black and LGBTQ. But I am Black and I am a woman, and and it's like when we get into conversations about feminism, it's like, it's like we can talk about women's rights, but unless we're gonna talk about Black women's rights, I can't. It's like it's hard to insert yourself in this conversation, but it's really about reading the room And it's like, Billy, we see you, we hear you, we understand you, and you do have allies in this race. But right now, when they are looking for any little crumb to turn us against each other, let's not give it to them.
Right. This is not the time. This is not the time.
Right.
This is not the time for division. This is not the time for division. Like we got to take baby steps, man, with this. You know what I'm saying?
But also, I'm thinking about, I've been listening to a lot of J. Cole. No role models in the field right now. No role models to think of. It's like,
I love
a big
Cole,
thing for me is I'm looking at these Black idols that we have put there, and their bare minimal, you know, they're doing the bare minimum. Like, I see Oprah she's going to have a talk with young Black activists about how they can help fight racism. But I'm like, you're Oprah. It's a shame that you need to you doing this right now. That's disgusting. You shouldn't have to pull young Black activists that you see. You should have a network that you already have to help us. I don't see her saying out there. I don't see her marching. I don't see her coins. I wish Oprah would donate to something.
But you see, Oprah,
I wish Tyler would tweet
for the white people.
Yes,
Oprah been tap dancing for a minute, so I don't expect shit from her. Nothing.
I feel like that's a part of the revolution that needs to happen. We need to go ahead and say, while we are restructuring the white patriarchy and the white hierarchy, we gonna turn around and fix the Black one.
Right.
They said Trey Songz is protesting.
Everything must go.
Pineapple.
Talk.
I was just looking in the comments, and Blink has said something about Trina, and I have a lot to say about that situation. It's just
She's been
really disappointing me these past couple of days, and I just need her to sit down for a minute. Go take a breather.
I need to hear this tea, because I did not know. As much as I'm a huge fan of Trina, I don't know what happens. Like, some of the Trina
basically protesters animals, wild animals, basically.
While sitting next to Trick Daddy, the nerve.
Hell no. And after, but Trick, seriously, Trick. I mean,
baby, read the room.
Though literally, I'm still dying over here. Trina's comment and calling out Trick Daddy, calling him community ding-a-ling.
He is. It's just like Trina, honey. It's like her and Shekinah crying about the Gucci store. It's like,
Lord have mercy.
Shout out to I don't give Tory Lanez nothing, but I'm gonna give him that for calling her out and being like, baby girl, you was wrong for that.
She said, what did Gucci ever do to y'all? Do you know Gucci made fun of Black people with a racist ad? That's what Gucci did.
Babe, we can talk about these luxuries, these brands that they want to wear on their body. Let's talk about how Chanel was a Nazi. Let's talk about Hugo Boss. Let's talk about a lot of these luxuries brands and the blood they had to spill in order for them to be on while you trying to wear their brands.
Right.
Facts.
Majority of those big companies that people like to wear, they don't like Black people. Did y'all know Adidas was owned by a racist or a Nazi? Did y'all know that?
Yes.
Honestly, I didn't, and I've been wearing Adidas for years. But damn, I did not even know. Now I'm gonna have to stop wearing it.
I'm so glad I never bought any type of Adidas, because
don't buy Chanel either.
I own 3 pairs of Adidas, including the Jeremy Scott wings.
It's a shame. Like, when you find out who these people really are, then you'll be like, well, dang. I'm actually glad this is happening, because it needed to happen. I knew it was going to happen. And, I'm just glad that all these racist anti-Black motherfuckers is coming out, and I'm going to sit up here and call them all out. Like, no, you need to be called out. You need to be called out. You just
as they should be.
They should be.
Pineapple.
Everything can. I'm sorry, go Mika.
Yeah, and because 2020 people are telling on themselves, and now it's our job to move accordingly. Are you gonna support someone who's anti-Black, like Doja Cat? Are you gonna spend
Pineapple? Pineapples. Oh, pineapples. Pineapples.
Oh, my bad.
Pineapples.
My bad, my bad.
Pineapples.
I was just
Oh
asking.
no,
I was just asking.
she's mentally ill. She
Miko, why
really
you
is really
say so?
mentally ill.
Why
She
did you
really
say
is
so?
mentally ill.
Why did
She
you
really
say
is.
that? Literally doing the challenge on screen. But anywho, I was trying to say like I agree with Kayla's statement. I was trying to say like I agree with Kayla's statement immediately. Like the fact like literally 2020. Like I even say this on my Instagram. Like a lot of us in our own community. Like the fact is, our own generation should be speaking out and. When our older generation can't. So 2020, we should not be taking no prisoners. Call everybody asses out. That's on period, point, motherfucking blank.
I agree.
Pineapple.
Oh, go ahead.
Talk, honey.
Oh, you can hear me now?
Yeah.
Finally, thank you. Okay, what I was going to say is that it's actually as well. To reverse what Trey said, that's actually reversed that people aren't really speaking out the way they should in our generation. They're pretty much just like, oh, it's whatever, blah, blah, blah. They're not taking it serious. They don't take anything serious these days. And that's why we're in this situation now. No one's taking anything serious. Like, for example, with the virus, everybody thought it was a hoax. Until all these people started dying, that's when people kind of took it seriously. But now they're still opening so many businesses, and that's what I'm thinking. Like, people think the virus disappeared or something.
Exactly, but that's the thing, though. They're using mainly this protest to like take the heat off of COVID. So the whole
But Corona's sitting in the background laughing at us all about to come back.
Chilling like they chilling like go ahead.
Yeah, exactly. And the season changes is making it no better because this coming winter/fall, it's gonna get worse.
Yeah, exactly. They're just warming up the environment because now there's protests. People are outside, all close to each other, blah blah. And you're gonna see in fall.
Exactly.
Like,
because
it's all a setup. You know?
Exactly, because we all know fall and winter, that's flu season. And that's when the coronavirus like rates are gonna spike. That's technically our second wave right there. Like if mostly everybody did their medical research,
like early fall, late winter. I need to know so I can go get my groceries.
Baby, as many people as these protests, Corona might show up next month.
I need to get
next wave might be next
my groceries together.
Hi, Mama Trey.
Oh, they said everybody on the left said hi, Mama Trey.
Hey, Mama. Hey, Mama.
Hey, guys, this is my mom.
Looking horrible. Hey,
don't say looking horrible. You look beautiful.
You look good, Queen.
You queen
exactly. One Benny said you look good, Queen.
You better hush.
Pineapple. I have something to share.
She come in here stealing my soju, y'all.
for what? Yeah.
I'm embarrassed right now.
And let Mama get her drink. Get her drink on. Shit.
I'm showing out the bottle right now. I'm showing out the bottle.
I'm sorry, Kayla, go ahead.
Oh, I just wanted to talk about like the younger generation, like speaking out, because ever since this stuff started happening, I've been on everybody's necks. I just been posting a lot of stuff, reposting, signing petitions, trying like to donate if I can, because I ain't got money like that. But I'm just trying to do my best to just show that I care and that I'm trying to like get people to speak up, because the people on my like corner, they're doing stuff, but it's like people that I know in my school, they're not really speaking up, because this is affecting the guys like that I talk to, because I'm scared for them, because I don't want them going outside and being targeted and all this other stuff. It's just kind of like scary to me.
Pineapples.
I'm going to.
I kind of like wanted to share this. Like this whole George Floyd situation, like this happened in Minneapolis, Minnesota, and I made a whole lengthy post about it on my Facebook, and I even shared it towards my Instagram. But I was born and raised in Minneapolis, Minnesota. Like that's my hometown from birth, and I still want to like see it to this day. Like I'm from the same like area where Prince was born, so anybody who wants to check my statements can like literally check my birth certificate. But
did you dip your foot in the waters of Lake Minnetonka?
No, go to bed. You going in the corner. Go in the corner.
Go in the corner. 5 minutes.
5 minutes.
I had to say that, you know. I love that movie. Let me do what I want to
do. Still, though, that was funny. But anyways, though, like the fact that this had to happen in Minnesota, like I hate to see my own hometown in chaos, and seeing that just hurts my heart to the fullest. That's when I literally started going off on my social media platforms.
What did he say in Game of Thrones? Chaos is a ladder.
Chaos is
that
a
was
ladder.
The realest thing he said. Chaos is
Fact.
a ladder.
Nicole in the comments.
Nicole in his comments, I'm dead. Like
I love Nicole. I love Nicole. Nicole is a mess, y'all. I'm gonna tell y'all a story. So my mom, my dad, my grandparents both grew up in the civil rights era. And they told they've been through some stuff. They used to literally walk 10 miles to school because they live on a dirt road. Mm-hmm. And the white kids, they were on the bus. They would throw rocks at them, call them the N-word and everything. Oh, wow. They would hold hands and they would just pray and walk. When they go to school, the white kids will always want to go to them because, you know, my grandma, they from the South, honey. We from the South, so they would make the homemade biscuits from scratch and the country ham, and it be smelling so good. And the white kids come over and like, can I have some?
Should have poisoned their ass.
And they just look at them like, ask you.
I'm gonna scream. You know? Poison their ass.
So they've been through it. They've been through it, and they understand why everybody's so upset. They understand. They know they've been through this. And when they were telling us this, I'm like, just imagine walking 10 miles to school and these white kids on the bus throwing rocks at you, spitting on you just because you're black. And then when you get to school, they want to eat your lunch. And then the next day turn around and do the same thing. That's hurtful.
That is beyond hurtful.
That can traumatize a person, you know? And I was like, listening to that, I was just like, you know what?
Pineapples. I wanted to share this personal experience, like the whole throwing rock situation. Like I had that similar experience happen in like my 4th grade growing up. Like just because like I was the new student, like you never, like I even like ranted about in the first, like they get a few minutes of the stream, like what made me cry, like the same thing happened to me. Like people were literally throwing acorns at me. Like I had legit acorns thrown at me. Like acorns. They didn't do acorns, like not rocks, acorns.
The planning that went into that is why acorns?
Like why acorns? They literally threw acorns at me. Like they didn't have rocks.
Laughed at them. They did it to me. I'm like, acorn, bitch, that's all you got?
Be like, I know you ain't got no life. You sitting here gathering. Did the squirrels know you took their lunch?
That's like people drive-bys. They ain't got no guns up here throwing bullets at people and shit.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was about to say. But the thing was, like, I was in no position to speak. Like, I was still like the token new kid, and legit, acorn almost went into my eye. Like, the one kid got in trouble for it, but still, though, I had to like endure like acorns for like 2 weeks. And after I like punched a kid in the face, that's when they left me alone. It took me getting violent to get them to leave me alone.
I had some white people in the mall. They chewed up gum and put it in my purse without me looking. So
now
after the police came, and yes, it was that bad. I fought all of them. She was like, "Stop!" No. That's not funny. You're not going to put shit in my purse and think they're talking about it's a joke. When I yoked her up, she's like, it's a joke. No, it's not a joke.
Your face a joke.
You're not about to.
Your face is a joke. That's a good one, Benny.
Like,
your life's a joke.
Like, I just little stupid shit like that. You know, and my son, he faced some racism at his school. There was a kid that laughed about slavery and thought it was funny. My son wasn't having that. Y'all should see my son. He woke and take off on that. Off on him. He said, "You know not who my mama is."
I'm I'm sorry. Nicole in these comments, Nuck if you buck right, Nuck if you buck right. That is my song. Nicole in these comments.
Side note, just on some
I
positivity.
love you.
And them kids in his class already know. The non-black ones like, don't mess with her. That's Miss Stevens. That she don't play. I really don't. They know me, but they know me.
Can we have like a positive moment? And I just want to hear everybody's. What is your favorite thing about being Black?
Yes.
Or a thing that you was bullied about that you love now. Like for me, I used to get clowned about my lips, but baby, everybody buying them now. I used to like hate my body and the way it was shaped and the curves, and now I'm just like, actually, I was hot. I've been hot. And I just love that we are a people that I'm constantly being reminded that we can rebuild. We have been broken down over and over and over, and we keep rebuilding and becoming better and better and better. You stole that music. You stole country western. Okay, now we finna make rap. Oh, you want that now? Okay, let me tell you about the king and queen of pop, Beyonce and Michael. I was gonna say Michael Jordan.
Michael Jackson.
He's like, oh, we can't play in your fields, but who was the number ones in all of your sports arena? Bet they Black.
Yeah, Pineapples, like adding on to that claim, like as much as I ranted about like the whole negatives and what I went through, the one thing that came out positive is like legit, like not to be sexist or anything, but most girls in my school was mad as hell because I had more ass than their asses. So
hold on, Ernestine in the chat said the thing that she loved most that she was bullied about is that now her bullies are crackheads.
That is the ultimate karma. That's ultimate karma right there. That is ultimate karma.
Miko.
But yeah, though.
Miko.
Yes.
Do y'all have like something that like positive that you love about yourself? Like just you being a Black person, what you love about being Black?
Well, of course, like there's my hair, my features and all, but also like it's kind of weird, but I was made fun of, like, because like I'm undeniably Black. Let's say what I mean by this is like you look at me, I'm Black, right? So
Nicole, stop it. Nicole,
Nicole, you about to make us die in this
eyes.
Nicole.
Oh, Nicole, you don't know? Oh, we in cricket too, girl.
We in everything.
We everywhere.
Pineapples.
They can't get
Pineapple. I wanted to share this too.
No, wait. I think it's AE's next, all right?
I think.
Yeah, AE, go ahead.
Well, what I've been bullied about, the sad thing is it's not just from people at school or in lifetime, also by my mom, is that I was dark skinned. So I'm starting to love that about myself now. I actually like that I am dark skinned. So that's one thing.
Let me tell you, colors pop the best.
That's beautiful.
On dark skinned Black women. Black women can wear the hell out of canary yellow.
I love hearing that. I love hearing stuff like that. I love when Black people love their skin. I love it. Because there was a lot of self-hate talk to some kids about hating their skin color. And y'all know, I know some of y'all seen the brown paper bag test. I hate
Pineapples. I want to add this reference in for some empowerment. If you guys know the group Little Mix and their song Strip, like one of the girls was like, love who you want to, don't give a damn if it's a man or a woman. When I talk about color, it's the skin that I'm in, I get from my mama.
Kayla, your turn. You being quiet down.
Oh, I was trying to say it, but I really, really love my hair. It makes me just feel really. It just makes me feel so good about myself, and I just
you and me both, honey.
Because growing up, I used to like straighten my hair a lot, and my hair was like really damaged. But I just started to take care more of my hair, and now I just love it. That's something I will never part with.
You and me both, because I share the same experience. Because I don't know if most of y'all seen my YouTube videos, because I come out with my hair straightened because I used to have braids, dreads when I was like 13, growing up. But then afterwards, I just let my hair flow because that's how I really felt comfortable doing. Like because now I follow a weekly routine with straightening my hair. But the thing is, I love my hair out. And that's what made me stand out more. Like, that's pretty much why almost half the guys in my school hated me, because I had my hair out, I was a lighter shade, and pretty much I was just like nice to everybody. And almost all the girls loved me because I was myself and I didn't care what anybody else thought of me.
Nuna, I used to hate my nose. I love my nose. And I used to hate my hair. Because my mom put a relaxer in my head when I was 7 years old. I was like, I hated that she did that, you know. But, you know, I grew shit out, cut my hair, and been on my natural hair journey since I was 19.
Wow.
19. And I love my locks.
The thing is,
my locks,
pineapples.
Because August will be 7 years of this. I have to get a retwist. It's down my back now. My mom hates my hair. She hates this type of hair. I don't care. I love my hair. I just love my hair. And I just
you should, Nuna. As you should.
I love us. I love our creativity. I love our style. I just love everything about us. And you know, I want to do something else positive. Y'all, if you know anybody that has a Black-owned business that's independent, that you got your own business, whatever, please tell us or put links in the comment section so we can get some money.
Pineapples, I wanted to say something real quick because I was trying to follow up on Nuna's the whole relaxer story. I want to offer like my tips for anybody that just like does relaxer or anything to like straighten their hair or just like in like relaxer, like new growth or anything, because I follow this personal tip. Like, do a relaxer every 6 months. Like, that's how I do with my hair. We are not
encouraging the creamy crack.
No creamy crack in this house.
No creamy crack. I'm just saying.
No creamy crack.
I'm just sharing my personal experience. Like, since I'm like light skinned and my family does have their new growth like growing quickly. Like, our new growth comes in like every like 3 months. So every 6 months when it goes like out of control, we use a relaxer to just like calm it down a bit. So anybody that has like intense new growth, or anything, just like do it every 6 months. Don't do it every like freaking weeks or something like that. Your hair will fall the fuck out.
Pineapples. So my experience with perms is that I always had a terrible headache, and every time I got a new perm, a lot of hair fell out. So that's why I stopped doing perms. I feel like so much better now that I stopped doing perms. I don't have those headaches anymore, and my scalp isn't burning like before. So I really just like being natural now.
Yeah, that's something like I like about like us being the natural thing. Like personally, my hair is natural. My hair is naturally like light brown, but since I like started like putting like color in, like if you saw my last videos, my hair is like literally purple and like blue. Like, it's literally the bisexual flag right now. So, but the thing is, like, just keep it well maintained, and you won't have no problems. That's it. Just don't end up like Onishi.
Let it grow. Fuck it.
I don't know.
We don't mention his name.
Those hot coals be
I'm gonna just say onion trash. I'm gonna just say onion trash.
Oh, like I'm
gonna just say onion trash.
I know I've said like no perm and all, but at the same time, we shouldn't be out here like telling people what they should do with their hair, especially Black women. At the same time, if she wants to wear a wig, let her wear a wig. She wants to perm, let her perm. She wants to be natural, let her be natural.
Thank you.
I understand.
That's right, Miko. Keep us humble. Keep us humble.
Keep us humble, Miko.
That's right.
I have had really bad experience with perms. That's why I'm so against it. But I'm not gonna go up to somebody's face and just like, oh fuck you, you're wearing a perm. You get that straight to the race.
That's like, exactly the same type of treatment I had in school. I literally had to like say like my hair isn't permed, like legit.
The one thing I want with watching Breonna Taylor is I just want all Black women out there to really just live your best life.
Amen. Yeah.
Because it's a shame that it could be so short. Live your magical
and don't
best
let anyone you different.
And fuck these niggas. I'm sorry, I had to say it.
I agree.
This woman could have been
niggas.
I agree.
I'm glad you said it too.
Fuck these
I'm glad you said it. I'm glad you said it because it had to be said. But the thing is, this woman could have been 27 if she was still living. I'm still praying that her journey to become an ancestor is peaceful. Like, everybody should be praying for Breonna Taylor as well as George Floyd, as their journey to become ancestors are peaceful ones.
But
That's
I don't
exactly
think, to
what
me,
we should
Brianna's
be doing.
story is so much in her own house, in her own bedroom, minding her business. It's like we can't do nothing if we have our rights. Like Sandra, we did.
Excuse me, my bad. What happened to Brianna was fucked up. Like, she was out here helping people. And I'm glad they reopened that investigation. I want justice, damn it. I want justice for her.
Facts.
I want justice for Sandra Bland. I'm still mad about that.
Honey, facts.
I'm still mad about that.
My mama's back. My mama's back, y'all.
Mama, she's been drinking. I see her dancing. What
mama doing in there? Yeah, she snapped with me because I said facts.
Guys, I have work tomorrow, so I'm gonna have to go.
Okay, well, I'm gonna be live.
Just want to say I love you.
There's gonna be 2 more parts. So I'll be on Wednesday and Friday. We're gonna do it What the Fuck Friday on Friday. It's gonna be a 3rd part. But thank you for being on the panel. I really do appreciate it. And you have a good night. And you get some rest.
You too. I love all y'all. Bye.
Bye. Friday. Yeah, Friday we should all do the dance this time.
Oh my God.
Let us all join the stream and do this dance for Friday.
I also want to do something else. If anybody has a Black-owned business and independent business, anybody know people that have a Black-owned business, or you just like, or you have a platform like myself, like that on Twitter talking about Black stuff, please put their business in the chat, their IG, all of it, because we try to help each other. We try to support Black people. We want to help out. We gotta help each other out, man. And this is the time. Well, I mean, it's always been time, but now's the time to do it. Like, come on, y'all. Let's do this together. Because I want to try to get all y'all some money, because you deserve it. Because I'm tired of not having my reparations. Somebody's gonna give me some money.
Exactly. And as you should, because we have to promote the positivity if nobody else would. We have to remain positive if nobody else will.
Because they won't.
A whole list, but no social media links. It's okay. Just put them in the chat anyway, Angel, and we'll find them. Or I'll just put them in the comments after the video's over, and we'll do it like that, because I want to support all y'all businesses, because I know y'all out here working hard, and I just want to, man, we're gonna do this. I'm trying to put together this charity live stream for Friday to raise money for everything that's going on. So I'm trying to work that out, the ins and out of that. But we're gonna do this, y'all. Like, this is I made this platform not just for K-pop, just to let Black people know y'all are loved, y'all are valued, y'all are blessed, you have a voice. Keep fighting. Don't give up. And fuck what everybody else say. Come over here. I got you. We family. You know what I'm saying? We got this. And we're going to keep fighting. We're going to keep marching forward. We're going to keep talking. Our voices are going to be heard because we're tired. We're exhausted. This is the time. If you are silent is being complicit. You feel me?
Exactly. Silence is complicit. So, like, I'm just glad that you made this platform for us to speak our minds, us to speak our stories, our truths, and for us to just share our experiences. So that's one thing I really applaud you for, Nuna. Thank you so much for this platform, because I feel so much comfortable.
I love you guys. I want all these Black voices to be heard. Y'all deserve to be heard. Y'all deserve to have answers on here, because, on YouTube, I've been looking at these YouTube influencers, and some have been saying some stuff, some hasn't, but I'm just like, I'm not going to wait for you to say shit. I'm going to do it on my own. I was just sitting here one day, Markiplier subscription popped up. Markiplier went the fuck in. Markiplier is white and he's Korean. And Markiplier was like, I'm tired of this shit. He went in. His friend Ethan, he's the part of the Una's Honest gang. He went off. Game Grumps, they sat down, held themselves accountable for all the bullshit they said, went off. I'm like, look at these white people. Look at they out here. Just open your pockets. I just want your money. And I just want you to know that you fucked up and you need to admit that you fucked up and you need to give us your money. Educate yourself. That's all I want. Because isn't it weird how white people are not being very nice?
I think it's the virus. They don't have nothing else to do.
Just nice.
And
I'm just
really,
like, it's weird. It's scary. I'm just like, nah, I'm good.
Pineapple, like I said, again, it's performative activism. It's more important to them to not be seen as a racist than not be racist. Just
right. Not to mention, it's mainly those people that are just like now speaking out are the ones that are the true clout chasers. Like they're literally doing this for clout, and yet they're coming at the wrong people that are actually supporting it.
I'm just seeing the comment. Oh, I love Dwayne and Jen.
Okay, so Angel put up some different Black-owned businesses: Black Girl Sunscreen, Black Mobile Moon X Cosmetics, Little Man Juice Bar. Okay. All right.
I just wanted to say, I wanted to say thank you to Nuna. I really love your channel. I've been following you since like the last channel before it got deleted and all that fiasco with the cupcake situation and stuff. And I just been following you.
Hoes. Thank you.
That was when I was like, what, 14? So that was just like, I've been following you for a minute. So I just really love your channel.
Thank y'all. Thank you guys. Thank you guys for staying with me because I've been on this motherfucker for almost 12 years. I've been on her for almost 12 years doing my shit. And every time my channel got deleted or I left, y'all always like, new back. And I appreciate y'all for
Pineapple. Like I might be like the newest of the newest like subscriber because like I said in like a previous stream, like I followed you ever since the whole Alex Reed rant. Like you were supporting Alex Reed like through all her struggles and all of that. That's when I started following you because Black people within K-pop, like honestly, they deserve the exact same respect that you be giving the same artists. But like artists in general, period, they have to be respected for all their shit. Like Erykah Badu reference. Keep in mind I'm an artist, but I'm sensitive about my shit.
Pineapple. So it might sound a little sappy, but I really do feel like this is a healing channel because with so much anti-Blackness going on in K-pop, you will rarely see someone speaking out against it. So it's kind of hard to be a fan. So when I found your channel, it really was like a really, a good fresh breath of air. Like, wow, someone actually thinks like I do, and they don't care that they get backlash for it. So yes, I'd like to say thank you as well.
Pineapples added on to that statement because honestly, like it's as Benny said in like a previous stream, like the reason why netizens don't like us international fans is because we give the accountability to those that don't take accountability for themselves. So I actually want to thank you for that because you're mainly the one that gives the accountability that some of these problematic idols deserve. Like that's something we're all here for. We all stand. We're all proud of. We're all just like supportive of it. Like whatever the idol's in the wrong and they admit they're in the wrong, we give them the accountabilities that deserve. Even if they're in denial of it, like they get the accountability they deserve.
Oh, Pineapple. And also, I want to
go ahead and talk.
Also, I want to add to what everyone was saying. And yes, thank you for your platform. Like I said, like it's really just nice to know that we can have a conversation with people that get it, like get it, And when we talk about K-pop, race, cultural appropriation, and how it all intersects together, sometimes it's hard to just see eye to eye. And I just think like It's so amazing. Like you're not on the BTS juice and like, yes. It's like,
I
I
ain't
know
represented
what
it.
you mean.
Listen,
I know it's
you.
funny because
I don't care how far you try to drag me to that juice. A bitch ain't drinking it. Hell no.
thank you.
As you should.
Especially Black
I'm not
fans.
drinking
be
none of
real,
that juice. I'm not
I
about to
drunk a
jump
sip
on no
before.
bandwagon. Not doing it. You know.
Pineapples.
I've seen too many people on this platform that like got their sub count up and got a little bit of money and lost their way, and they don't know who they are, and it's really sad to see. And you know, I know I'm an outcast with other YouTubers that do shit like this, especially because people hate my name on here, and I understand why. It's weird, but I do it because it's kind of a troll like kind of thing, like I guess like a troll trap. Like, yeah, this name is trolling, but you understand why when you watch the channel, and it's fine. It's okay. I know I ain't no Whitney Bay, or I'm not no Kenny JD or any of them other Black Korean YouTubers. I know I'm not that. But at the end of the day, I'm gonna say what I'm gonna say on here. I'm gonna keep it real. Now, Kenny JD, she do be speaking some real shit on her platform. You know, I give it to her. You know, because she worked hard for her platform to build up. She's getting makeup deals and stuff. Now I like her. Whitney Bay, she just now saying something. I'm like, girl, why you know what? We're not even gonna get to that. That's a different story. But I'm just like I'm just glad and proud that I'm able to get on my platform and I can just be like, hey, here it is. Here's the deal. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it.
Pineapple.
It's whatever. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
Pineapples. Nicole actually said in the comments, like, watch the Mademoiselle. And I actually subscribed to her channel like throughout high school. And she talks about some major important like topics, as well as like the anti-Blackness within K-pop, aka the whole BTS wave, everything. Like, I follow the Mademoiselle and she's hit some major like important topics and all of that. As well as somebody else in the comments said, like, personally, like K-pop, I think somebody asked about anybody that's like a Black K-pop reactor. Technically, you're looking at one in the stream because I mainly focus on the creative aspect within the K-pop. Like, I give my honest reviews about the songs, about the albums, about everything on my channel. But the thing is, like, now, thanks to your inspiration, and then, like, I'm now doing live talks on IG. I give my personal thoughts on my channel. Like, I do rants here. So the thing is, like, fact being, like, we should be promoting, like, the main people that, like expose the true anti-Blackness within, like certain music genres in general.
Right. And see, this is why I made this platform, not just talk about the stuff that's going on in K-pop, stuff that goes around all the world. We need to be aware. We need to talk about these things. And I just keep it 100, you know what I'm saying? That's all I do, you know what I'm saying? But you know, I'm just thankful to all y'all for finding the channel, for sticking with me through the deleted channels and everything, and just being there. You know, I don't do this for no money. I just do it because I enjoy just speaking and being with y'all. Because I have fun with y'all. I really do. Y'all some good people. Y'all very supportive of everybody in the chat. We need that. You know what I'm saying? And if a troll come through, the people are already on it. They already know, like, don't even
There's trolls on every platform, and we are more than welcome to drag people if necessary.
Yes, we are.
Yeah, we have some great drags on this
channel dragging people, and then I kind of got better. Like, no, don't do that. Look at the situation, evaluate it, and then make the video and talk about it. Just don't drag them directly because you know what I'm saying. I had to learn myself. I had to hold myself accountable on my channel here too because I said some stupid shit, and I had to grow up, and I had to be like, okay, let's do this better. And y'all helped me with that, and I appreciate y'all for helping me with that. So thank you.
That's the same thing my boss even told me at work. Like, I was because I deal with rude customers at my job outside of YouTube. And they were like, my boss was like, you have to learn to professionally cuss them out before you do anything that's just like out of your character. Damn. Like, professionally cuss them out.
Can I talk about like how Nuna gave me the confidence to drag people? Like, I just been dragging armies left and right these couple of weeks, and I've been loving it.
Don't it feel
That's the
good?
same as me.
Hey, Mercedes.
Nuna.
It feels good to do it.
Oh, I'm just seeing your comment. Hi, Mercedes.
Hey, Mercedes.
But how do you do it? Because talking to Twitter stands is like talking to a wall. I swear to God.
They
Honestly,
got mad at
talking
me
to
because I told them
talking to Twitter stands is like going through
what?
Like saying one thing and it goes in through one ear and out the other. Like I don't even. That's a good thing why I deleted my Twitter anyway, because I don't feel like dealing with all that toxic energy.
Twitter is therapeutic.
Yeah, it's very,
But the
therapeutic.
thing is, I deal with Instagram. That's the thing. I'm mainly on Instagram, so everybody that just like joins in my live talk and everybody's in the stream, thank you for joining my live talks. Like honestly, y'all energy is much appreciated, and thanks to your promotion, Nuna, like I'm starting to do live talks. Like all the K-pop rants, all the K-pop like topics that we discussed here in the last talks, like I invited guests that gave their honest opinions about the whole situation, and I agree with every single one of them, pros and cons and all of it. So definitely, thank you everybody that's been like supporting my live talk series on IG. Thank you guys so much for joining in and giving me your thoughts as well.
Yeah, because I was at your stream last time, Trey, and I loved it.
But
yeah,
you said Twitter is therapeutic. What do you mean?
Twitter's therapeutic, like legit. Where Twitter just got immediately toxic, like in 2016. I deleted it, so I just immediately moved to IG like full time.
Oh,
I'm usually on anime Twitter. I don't like K-pop Twitter that much anymore.
Okay.
Oh, I'm seeing Blink's comment like, do another one. I missed it. Like. I'm officially like coming off my break officially after tonight, and I'm actually supposed to be guys, if you follow me on my IG, I'm doing a Would You Rather K-pop edition tonight after this live stream is concluded. So definitely we're going to be having some fun on my live stream.
I will be there.
Let me know when that is.
It's happening tonight, everybody. Like I'm doing this tonight. We're having some fun. Like we're doing some major like with all this distraction, like with all this stuff going on, we need a distraction. So if you guys follow me on my IG, I am doing a Would You Rather K-pop edition on my IG later on tonight once this live stream is over. I will put my IG name in the comments if you guys don't follow me.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, and as also quick like self-promoting announcement. I hope you don't mind that.
I've been waiting for everybody to finish talking so we can wrap up.
Yeah, like quick like self-promotion. Like I'm officially getting back on my YouTube content. Like I'm behind on so many comebacks, as well as I also announced like if you guys seen my newest reaction, I've finally got my newest album like in the mail, as well as my Astro album. I'm gonna be doing a first listen here on the channel for the first time ever. So definitely, you guys are going to be hearing my honest reviews, like straight up. So both newest albums and Astro albums, I'm going to be doing a first listen first thing tomorrow. So definitely be on the lookout for that.
Okay.
All right. So we're going to wrap it up here. So, oh, thank you, Christy. Christy, I really appreciate it. So wow. I'm gonna be back Wednesday and Friday for the live stream, of course, and for also the channel members. We still doing our stuff. We're gonna reside this week. We're gonna do our like chats and stuff like that. Game night Friday night 9:30. Well, not 9:30. It's gonna be at I'm gonna do the live stream early so I can do game night that time. But yeah, so it's gonna be a 3-part thing, y'all. We got to break this down, and yeah. But I'm about to get out of here because I gotta go to the bathroom.
You and me both.
I've been holding it in.
This happens in every live.
This damn drink is getting to me real fast. This damn drink is getting to me real fast.
How long you been holding?
So I gotta go to the.
Let me get out of here. I love each and every one of y'all. Thank y'all so much. I don't even know the person that donated today on here, but I really do appreciate that. But I love you guys. I'll talk to you later. Love, peace, and crease it. Please take care of each other. Take care of yourselves. Pray. Yeah, man, and just continue being black and loving yourself being black. Y'all hear me?
Yes.
Yeah.
Pray for each.
And if you ally,
Exactly.
if you ally and you for the cause, don't talk about it. You be about it. Open up them pockets. Oh, check your
Exactly.
privilege.
That's a saying I like. Don't talk about it. Be about it. That's what I like.
Don't ask us. You go look it up for yourself. There is Google. Okay.
You can pay me if you want
guys.
information.
And you can pay me because I'm not explaining shit to white people unless I'm getting paid. You feel me?
Amen.
Yeah, guys.
I love y'all. Y'all have a good night, okay?
Bye.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Real talk, everybody.
Bye, guys.
Real talk, everybody.
This
Real
time
talk,
I
everybody.
remember to turn
Pray
the
for
camera off.
everybody in the area, everybody that's like all worldwide. Pray for everybody's hometown, everybody's area, everybody's street, you name it. Pray for everybody. Hope y'all all stay safe. Hope y'all all stay healthy. And I will see y'all. Thank y'all so much.
Thank you to all the panelists. We appreciate you guys. Bye.
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 Bye. Make sure I got the camera off this time because last time we had an accident. All right, y'all.
But that's not the common symptoms or whatever.